Welcome back to Oathbound Gaming. Today we're playing a game called Bloodspear. I'm going to play through the entire game because it's very short. This game was a student project, so they made a short kind of gameplay project here. But there may be a full-fledged game coming out of this. So let's take a look. What's Bloodspear like? So first thing I'm going to do is take a quick look at the settings. I'm going to up the gamma just a little bit. I adjusted everything else. Gamma, brightness, graphics. We have motion blur, which is great because I love turning that off. Depth of field. All of your pretty basic stuff. Audio is pretty basic, right? I'll lower master volume just a little bit so we can hear my horrible voice. So we're gonna go ahead and start this game. This one was pretty interesting. I enjoyed this one. And at the end of the video, as always, we're going to do pros, cons, and final thoughts. We like doing that on our reviews.
For centuries, I've been kept prisoner inside this cold, hard steel.
Pretty cool voice.
By my own people, I have been left to rot, forgotten by time. At last, someone has awoken me.
I should turn on my light. So that's the cursed spear. I'm going to go ahead and skip the rest of that. That is the cursed spear that you use throughout the game. And the game's all based on like ranged combat. Blood spear. So, you throw your spear, you kill enemies, you pull and suck in the blood to heal yourself. That's the gist of it. Alright, now you understand the game. Let's go. I'm going to skip most of the story because if you want to play it yourself, it's short, it's sweet, and it's free. And it's on Steam right now. That's some dialogue right there. We're going to skip that. We can use shift to dash. That uses our blue stamina bar. Those eyes lock the gates, so you have to kill those eyes to open them up so you can proceed, but I killed it before they even locked it, so even better. Pretty nice looking, right? Ooh. Missed him. Got him. And miss him the second time. Pretty fun. This next part here teaches you about stacking spears in units and then hitting space to like explode the spear. I like that. It's utilized in the game when we come up against shield enemies, which we will see shortly. His running definitely looks a little odd. You know, arms at the side. He looks a little floaty when he runs, you know? He's like floating a little bit. That is something I would improve. What? That guy did a cartwheel off the platform, off the bridge. This guy's got a shield. Not anymore. That's awesome. That's pretty damn cool. They did a good job with this. I can pull the spear out of him by using that shattering thing. You hit space to do that. Ah, you hit me. Ooh, 2 kills with 1 throw. Ooh, one around the spear. I mean, one around the shield with the spear. Killed that one without even destroying his shield. That's pretty cool. Alright, moving on. Gotta skip this. Gives a Dark Souls-like vibe. The world and the way your character looks. Looks like armor that you could wear in Souls. Some Souls games. Oh, we got the eyeballs to take out. Ow. I don't know about you guys, but a full game like this, I would definitely pick up. I'd play something like this. Ow! Damn shield. There we go. They made that easy. They were one to one side. Sit still. There we go. These guys are like praying or something. You can still kill them if you want to use their corpses for blood to heal. Definitely reminds me of a Dark Souls-like vibe. Ooh. Whoa, what's behind me? Oh. Stay away from me! That's a big one. Oh, he's blocking the bridge. Ugh. Not anymore. Ow! What the heck is hitting me? Ooh, I needed those heals. That was not good. Ah, these things. They spawn eyeballs. One thing about it, at the bottom left, you'll see that it's slowly draining. That's because it's over the 4 segments of the red health bar. See, this is like segment 1 here, and then 2. So everything above 4 is like an over health. So you'll see I just healed to fill that up, and it'll hold there for a few seconds until it starts draining. Because you're over the maximum health, which is a pretty cool touch. It's like if you're efficient and you're killing enemies without getting hit very often, and you're pulling in the blood like that, you could stay with that extra health for quite some time. Of course, I got hit after I said that. Damn eyeballs. We're actually almost at the end of the game, believe it or not. We're getting close. Like I said, it's just a small demo in a way. I think there's a full-fledged game coming. I'll show you at the end of the video why I think that. We might be getting a full game. We'll know in a few days, actually. I will definitely leave an update in the comments. Maybe I'll pin a comment or something. I'll leave it in the YouTube description. and let you know what information I find out. Damn eyeball. Alright, our boss fight. Tomb of the First King. Even the name sounds Dark Souls-like, right? Am I alone in thinking that? Drink break.
Dear friend. You have something I need.
Oh, here we go. See if we can make it kill its own thing. There we go. It killed its own spawner. Phase 2. This I thought was pretty cool. So he tries to protect his eyes. And he throws these blue balls at you. Nobody likes blue balls. And you can shoot them to break them. Dodge the slam. Stick the hand up against the wall. And when you do that, this hand tries to pull that hand off the wall. See that? He's trying to like pull him off. So he took out one of the eyes. No, not the blue balls. And if you don't destroy him in time to do that, they just leave like a blue fire on the ground. Go get the hand. There you go. Is that the end of the boss fight? I think so. I think it's the end. It's not. Phase 3. Begin! Third eye. Ow! Can use those dudes to heal. Oh no, blue balls! He's healing. This guy's trying to heal him. Oh, that hurt. Oh, he's done. No healing. Pulling in his soul. At least I think that's what it's supposed to be. The king's blood. So that's the one and only boss fight in the short playthrough. But it's fun, right? I would play a full game like this. I would buy this game. Would you? Actually, let me know in the comments. If you wanna comment. Would you buy this game? I'm actually curious. I would. This looks fun. But that's it, guys. That's the end of the game. Like I said, it was short and sweet. And we're gonna move on to our pros, cons, and final thoughts. And I'm also gonna share why I believe there's a full-fledged game coming. I'll show you. Let's move on. So the final portion of the video, I'm going to start this off real quick with an image from their Discord. That's me, Nekrage, right up there at the top. I asked the question, said, hey, I know this was a student project, but is there any plans to possibly expand this to a full game? And I wasn't getting an answer, so I was like, I tried to prod a little bit in the nicest way possible. I said, if anyone could share any info on my question, I would greatly appreciate it. Making a video for my channel, I want to be sure I have that info available. And one of the developers responded, Quentin over here, said, we'll be making a little statement to try to answer these questions in the next few days. I was going to wait for that announcement to make this video, but I said, hey, what the heck? I'll make the video now. You guys can check out the game earlier. And then maybe we could all get excited together waiting for this announcement. And I will definitely leave a little update down below the video. Take a look there now. That might be there by the time you watch this video. But final portion of this video, let's do this. The pros, suggestions, and final thoughts. I changed cons and suggestions because it's a student project. It's meant to be a demo. I wouldn't really consider anything right now as a con because if this is going to flow into a full-fledged game, I'd like to give my suggestions on it. So, the gameplay is simple yet satisfying. It's super easy to just jump in there, throw the spear, and get your aim down and just start impaling people. It's fun. And it feels good, like nailing those long spear throws over the bridge or something at an archer in the tower. It feels good. And the boss fight was pretty cool. Love the world design. Very dark and Souls-like. Dark Souls-like. I don't know. I just see Dark Souls type of character or like character model design. Even the enemies, like some of the weaker enemies at the start of some Dark Souls. It's kind of like the zombie, decrepit human type of thing. Almost... yeah, like the zombie-like, right? They're kind of, remind me of Dark Souls. And then even the person you play, it looks like an armor type that you would see in Dark Souls, at least to me. That helmet there. So yeah, I like that design. I like that type of world. Something that's a little dark and dreary. Voice acting was surprisingly good. Not bad. I didn't expect the voice acting to be as good as it was in an indie game like this. Obviously, this is indie. This is a student project. But whoever's doing the voices, nice job. I liked it. Graphics are pretty good for an indie game. Not the best, but better than I expected. Pretty good, right? Not too shabby. The demo is free. That's a pro. Go try it out. Why are you still watching this? Okay, watch. Just another 2 minutes, all right? All right, I'll speed it up. Far too easy for me. If we were going to do a full-fledged game, here are my suggestions for it. Definitely too easy. I would love to see some difficulty options. Spear upgrades. I'm just picturing, like, you throw a spear and, like, 3 spears come out. Or, like, you get elemental enchants on it. You throw a fire spear or a lightning spear that arcs to nearby targets and stuns them for a second, You throw a spear at one guy, it hits him, stuns this other dude for a second, helping you line up the next spear throw. Spear upgrades. And then some form of character customization or swapping to new bodies as you progress. That's the typo. Sorry. As you progress. So, like, you're not always that skinny dude. And I should have included in the suggestions as well, like, that movement of his in the, the skinny character you play. He's kind of floaty, the way he runs. He gets that little, like, hop. Just feels a little weird, I think. And then an FOV setting. If we do a full-fledged game, please... FOV settings, would love to see that. So final thoughts, Bloodspear is absolutely a game that I would pick up if a full game was ever released. Fun combat, a dark world, and a darker story is right up my alley. I'm hoping that the developers announce plans to continue this project and release a full game. Like I said, I will definitely let you guys know. I'll include that update down below, either in the video description or in a pinned comment. Probably a pinned comment would be best. But take a look below, you'll find that. I'll let you guys know what it is, maybe include a screenshot of what they announced, and make it easy for you guys to find that news. So thank you very much for watching my video on Bloodspear, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Throw us a sub, throw us a like, always appreciate that. Later, scat!